Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show to talk about some MLB news. So we're gonna get right into it here. Ladies and gentlemen. So first thing I want to talk about here. So yesterday the New York Yankees, yesterday, per Craig Mish, the New York Yankees are in agreement to acquire outfielder Jazz Chisholm Jr. from the Miami Marlins in exchange for 3 prospects per Craig Mish. Going over the trades from yesterday and some trades that have gone on last night and today. So this trade we mentioned, Nate Pearson was traded from the Cubs, acquired Nate Pearson from the Blue Jays. Well, this is the haul that they got, and we'll talk about the haul the Marlins got. But the Chicago Cubs acquired right-handed pitcher Nate Pearson from the Toronto Blue Jays in exchange for outfielder Yoendrick Hernando and shortstop Josh Rivera per Jim Bowden. I don't know why the Cubs are trying to be buyers. The Cubs are just confusing. I don't know why they're trying to be buyers. I don't know. This is definitely a trade of all time, so I guess the Cubs are being buyers, even though they said they would be sellers. Kind of confused with this move for the Cubs. And Nate Pearson, I don't even know if he's that good, to be honest. So Marlins left-handed pitcher, name that really has been mentioned a lot. Left-handed pitcher Trevor Rogers is an under-the-radar trade candidate to watch ahead of Tuesday's deadline, as he has 2 years of team control after 2024 and has posted a 3.49 earned run average over his last 9 starts per John Morosi, former All-Star. But yeah, he was good at the start of his career. Now just not. He's okay. 3.49 ERA. I mean, he could be an under-the-radar trade candidate. Maybe they could get you a few good prospects. The Houston Astros, they reportedly expressed some interest in trading for Toronto Blue Jays left-handed pitcher Yusei Kikuchi. Per Chandler Rome. They expressed, but they've made no trades. Like they've expressed interest, and I've talked about, I think, Jack Flaherty. Now Yusei Kikuchi. If you're a Blue Jays fan, you could get I don't know. Is the Astros farm system like good, where you get some good prospects for them? I don't know if that'd be the best idea for the Houston Astros, because I feel like they can go out there and get Jack Flaherty, who I think's a better option for them. Obviously, the Phillies made that trade yesterday. They expressed earlier in the day some trade interest in Los Angeles Angels reliever Carlos Estevez. Before they made the trade, they pulled the move. This was the next trade yesterday. The Philadelphia Phillies have acquired relief pitcher / closing pitcher Carlos Estevez from the Los Angeles Angels in exchange for right-handed pitcher George Klassen and left-handed pitcher Sam Aldiguri per Jeff Passan. Honestly, that's a great return for the Los Angeles Angels. Maybe they could sign Estevez back in the offseason if the Phillies let him go. But Estevez is good. Honestly, this is a really good return because the Angels get 2 good prospects. Klassen is a great upcoming prospect for them. I think it's a really good trade for both teams. The Phillies get a legit closer for them that can close games, and while the Angels get 2 good prospects. So honestly, this is a win-win trade for both teams. Tommy! So the San Diego Padres, to them are reportedly, some news about them now, are reportedly among the many teams interested in Cubs right-handed pitcher Jameson Taillon, per The Athletic. To this point, the Orioles, Astros, Yankees, and Red Sox have shown interest in Taillon. Of course, my Dodgers have not shown interest, because they don't do shit. Oh, Andrew Freeman's such a fucking overrated GM. Anyways, when it comes to trade deadline, never does shit to address our needs. But yeah, Jameson Taillon's been underrated this year. And if the Dodgers do miss out on a few starters, I would like them to get Jameson Tone, because he has a 2.98 ERA this year, been pretty underrated for the most part. Tommy! So the Boston Red Sox finalized a deal yesterday to acquire catcher Danny Jansen from the Toronto Blue Jays per Jeff Passan. This deadline, there's actually been some moves made. So much better than last year. And I mean, he has what, a 600 OPS? He's just not that great. I guess they want him to be their... Is he going to be their starting catcher or a backup? That's kind of interesting. I forgot what the Blue Jays going to return, but honestly, I don't really care. They have like 3 prospects, which is... I don't know how they got that many for Danny Jansen. But... So let's talk about the Texas Rangers here. They've expressed trade interest in Tampa Bay Rays infielder Isaac Paredes. This one kind of makes sense because they need a DH bat, the designated hitter. But the Rays will have 0 good hitters after the deadline, dude. They're letting everybody go. But Josh Young will be back in the roster in a few days. So I guess they're only could get Isaac Paredes for a DH. So Blue Jays reliever Chad Green, he's reportedly a top target for the Philadelphia Phillies per Jon Morosi. You need a good bullpen piece. I don't think this is a good bullpen piece. If Chad Green actually been good this year, because I haven't paid attention. If he's been good, it's a good addition, obviously. So the San Francisco Giants, they have reportedly garnered trade interest centered around left-handed pitcher Blake Snell, with as many as 5 teams showing interest in Snell per John Heyman. Michael Conforto, Mikey Strzemski, Wilmer Flores, Taylor Rogers, and Alex Cobb being other names that are available on the trade. It's interesting. They brought him to San Francisco, and he had that 15 strikeout game last night. Very impressive from Blake Snell. He's got better as he's got more starts this year. And there's a chance he could get traded. So the Houston Astros, they've reportedly discussed a trade with the Detroit Tigers involving right-handed pitcher Jack Flaherty per Jon Morosi. I mean, he need all the pitching help he can get. They'd have to get a starter, either it being Yusei Kikuchi or Jack Flaherty is who they need to go and get. Tommy! So now we're going to talk about the haul the Marlins got and that Yankees deal. So, fuck is it? After I talk about these 2 things, let's get these out of the way. The Kansas City Royals have expressed trade interest in Miami Marlins reliever Tanner Scott per Ken Rosenthal. That's like me saying I expressed interest in Sidney Sweeney. It's not gonna happen. I wish. Sidney Sweeney, call me up. Anyways. Yeah, groundbreaking report. Honestly, this would be a good move for the Royals. They could get a good bullpen arm, really good one here. That they need one, so this would be a pretty good move for them. The Seattle Mariners and the Arizona Diamondbacks are among the teams showing interest in Marlins reliever Tanner Scott per John Heyman. I mean, the D-backs just got A.J. Puck, but they can't add another reliever in Tanner Scott. That'd be 2 good relievers you add to your bullpen. There, Tommy. All right, we got through these things. So the Milwaukee Brewers, they've acquired reliever Nick Mears from the Colorado Rockies in exchange for right-handed pitchers Bradley Block and Eugenio Herrera per Jefferson. I don't know how to say his name. He's not part of the fucking nerd community. Mears, he has a 5.56 ERA on the year, 3.68 ERA in the month of July across 45.1 innings with 57 strikeouts to 21 walks. Oh yes, the Brewers pitching lab turns into a sub-2 ERA guy. His FIP's already mid-2. It's just he's pitching in fucking Coors Field, which doesn't help any pitcher. Over here, the official trade between the Yankees and Marlins yesterday. Now we're getting into it. So if you stay tuned in to hear my thoughts about 9 minutes later about this, the Yankees receive outfielder slash infielder Jazz Chisholm Jr. Miami receives Augustine Ramirez, infielder Jared Cerna, infielder slash outfielder Abraham Ramirez. I don't know if it's an overpay. I mean, I just don't know if Jazz Chisholm's that good, man. He's a 249 hitter this year, 101 OPS plus, which is like just one above he's like 1 above league average. And he's just a mid hitter, man. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know much about these prospects, but I know this catcher. I think this catcher is good. So low key, they've got some good additions from the trade deadline the Marlins have with getting some prospects. The New York Mets acquired outfielder Jesse Winker from the Washington Nationals per Jeff Passan. They got a prospect the Nationals got a prospect that's now ranked 16th in their farm system. So now let's get to Twitter. That's all from 358 Baseball. Let's talk about some stuff here. And per John Heyman, the Ober Grayson Padres are among a half dozen teams to check in on their former pitcher Blake Snell. He used to be a San Diego Padre, who won his second Cy Young for them in 2023. He's still iffy on possible trade for BS Blake Snell, with San Francisco also playing well now and Snell dominating Saturday. He pitched Saturday? Oh, yeah, he did. He's been good. He's had 4 good starts in a row. They struck out 30 batters in 24 innings and only 2 runs. So the Padres definitely need to try and get him if they want to get a starter. Either him or Flaherty. So this next trade that went down, the San Diego Padres, after they acquired a reliever from the Tampa Bay Rays, which I'll get into, so they are now aggressively focused on a starting pitcher with their young staff, and Darcy Musgrove's still out, so they're still out with injury. So yeah, they required Jason Adam in a deal. Jason Adams comes to San Diego Padres. The Rays are getting 3 prospects for Adam, who's been very good this year. In this trade summary, the Rays get Dylan Lesko, J.D. Gonzalez, and Homer Bush Jr. Dylan Lesko, apparently I saw some stats. He's won 52 batters and 69 innings, but the Rays will somehow turn him into a fucking all-star. J.D. Gonzalez, I think he just got drafted last year, and Homer Bush Jr., I don't know who the fuck that is. I don't know much about these prospects. I just know Dylan Lesko. He hasn't been great. Dylan Lesko is the number 3 prospect. The Rays farm system should be good. And prospects Rays, or for the Rays got, were the 3rd, 8th, and 12th prospects. So I honestly like this deal. Because it's that pitcher I think they got can be good. Yeah, I know he's walked a lot of batters in 69 innings. Nice. Not nice. But I like the addition. I mean, it's really all the MLB I want to talk about for now. I might do another video later depending on if there's a lot more news. So yeah, it's really all I'll say here. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.